A local woman contracted typhus after doing what many people would do, disposing of a dead rat in her yard in Monrovia. Now she's speaking to our Coco McAvoy to raise awareness about how typhus is contracted. Coco McAvoy joins us now live from Monrovia with her story. Coco.
Yes, good evening. We spoke with Margaret Holzman, and she says she's feeling better now, but she was sick for about 2 weeks after contracting typhus from disposing of a dead rat, and she says she found out some of her neighbors also contracted the disease. Margaret Holzman was in her Monrovia backyard with her dog when she spotted a dead rat, and she did what most people would do in that situation.
I went inside and I got a Ralph's bag and turned it inside out, and then I went back outside and I picked it up and kind of, turned the bag inside out, and I threw it in the trash, and I didn't really think any more of it, so didn't even mention it to my husband.
But 10 days later, she felt fatigued, had a bad headache, and a fever of 103. She feared it was COVID.
So I went and had a COVID test, and it was negative, and then I thought, oh, I have the flu, I'll just wait it out.
It wasn't the flu, though. Blood tests revealed it was typhus, and Holzman discovered she wasn't the only victim in her neighborhood.
I posted on Nextdoor, and people started to write back saying, well, they had it a while ago.
Typhus is an infection we hear about less often, but it's caused by fleas, usually on dead rats.
These fleas are what we call a vector. They carry the typhus bacteria, and they will get it from the rat, and then if people are nearby those rats, those fleas will travel on to the person and will bite them and will cause an infection.
Dr. Hector Castillo says most cases are mild and are treated with antibiotics, but it can be fatal too, and he urges people to call animal control if they come across any dead animal, especially rats.
It is not the first thing you think of when you see a dead rat. The first thing you think of is you want to get rid of it, right? You want to maybe pick it up and put it in the trash and be done with it. But you absolutely must be careful in handling them.
After 2 weeks of symptoms, Holzman hopes her story raises awareness about typhus disease.
So I just felt like people ought to know, because chances are, they're going to find things in the yard and think that it's okay to take care of it in the way that I did.
Doctors also say to be careful with your pets like cats and dogs around dead animals, especially rats, and they also recommend flea medication for your pets too. Reporting live this evening, I'm Coco McAvoy, Fox 11 News.